What's going on? It's Sean Soloway, and I'm back with another SH Figuarts action figure review. From Bandai, Namco, Tamashii Nations, we have Star Wars Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi. Now, big thumbs up at Paternia up on Twitter because he sent out a link, and we got this guy for $60 including shipping, which is absolutely unbelievable. I know it's an older figure, but it's brand new to me, so I'm completely stoked. You can see the amount of hands that he comes with. I mean, just look inside this package. And look at that Anakin Skywalker head sculpt. Absolutely crazy. And he also comes with the severed hands. Loads of hands in there. It's just absolutely ridiculous. For a little bit more than the price of a Star Wars Black Series. It's absolutely crazy. On the top of the package, it just says Star Wars Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, SH Figuarts. And on this side of the package, an image of Darth Vader. This side of the package, I'm not too sure what this is, but it is the same as a Luke. So I guess it's just a continuation of the Star Wars brand for SH Figuarts. You can see the little authentic quality down there. Little sticker. A bunch of warning labels in Japanese on the bottom. Just says SH Figuarts, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And on the back, they do treat you with what's inside the package. It looks like he's fighting Luke Skywalker there. And you can see the dust already accumulating on this guy because I've had him around here for about a week. Look at that severed hand right there with the wires coming out. That is just absolutely insane. And of course, you can see Anakin's head, and I guess you can remove just the top and have the faceplate on. It's going to be crazy cool. But without further ado, let's open this guy up and let's take a closer look. Boom! SH Figuarts Darth Vader is out of his package, and as you can see, this is incredible. Talk about bang for your buck. I mean, how much would Hasbro would probably charge us the same, I bet. I don't know, but I'd be willing to pay to get this amount of accessories. Look at the options we have here, just absolutely insane. And this other Anakin head down here, man, you ought to see the back of that. Look at that. I will show you a close-up of that here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you how he looks in a static pose, straight out of the package, just before I mess with this cape. And so far, I've got good vibes about this Darth Vader. Now, he does come with an instruction manual. It shows you all the amounts of hands, how to change his heads, the wired cape, and how to replace his arm, and how to hold the lightsaber. And of course, he does come with one on his hilt there too. So let's get this guy in some poses, and then I'll show off his hands and accessories and articulation. So let's get moving. And here's Darth Vader holding the saber with both hands, with a little bit of the wired cape being shown off here. And so far, I'm having a fantastic time with this figure. I was really hoping I could have had him swing it with both hands to the side like I've seen on some Topps cards and posters and comics. But I will try that maybe one more time. It was a little bit difficult, but overall, very impressive so far. Here's another impressive look at the wired cape with Vader, about as high as I can get his arms up, but realistically, he couldn't get the blade over his head in the films either, so this will do just fine. I am kind of wondering about the hindering on these plastic parts. I'll try to get him in a kneeling position to see how that looks, but again, overall, this guy has been a lot of fun to play with. Just look at that belt right there. That's incredible. And here's Darth Vader with the All Too Easy, where he captures Luke Skywalker. So yeah, this is very cool. The cape, I wish it would bend a little bit better than I thought. I wish his arms would cross over more than I thought. But for an older figure, I'm not sure what year this came out. This is pretty fantastic. I think it's a solid value. What do you guys think? Let's take some more looks at this guy. And here's Vader using one of his, maybe it's a force choke hand, or it is the join me. Probably get away using his articulation in the toe here a little bit better. Let me swivel that around a bit. Like that. But overall, yeah, I mean, look how well he balances. Of course, that's probably cheating with this little rubber piece on here, but you can see how these pop up here. If Hasbro did that, that would be kind of cool too. But very cool figure. Here's Vader with the SH Figuarts Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian, looking absolutely huge, actually, in comparison. So, yeah, very cool, that's for sure. Now, I was attempting to put each hand on individually, and it just took me forever, but check out the amount of hands. I mean, how many open hands do you need? It's absolutely insane. It looks like he comes with some force choke hands, and of course, pointy finger hands, and of course, his little wired arm, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, check this out. Look at the wires on the end of that. Absolutely crazy. Of course, that's where Luke Skywalker, you know, chopped his arm off. And look at this Anakin head. Absolutely insane amount of detail. This is definitely, you know, for a reissue, it's pretty incredible. You know, you can see the silver paint all down there, his mouthpiece. The scars on his head are just crazy, crazy good. And of course, yeah, on the back there, look at that. Absolutely insane detail. All for $60, man. Isn't that crazy? But absolutely incredible amount of accessories. Really, really stoked about this. Now, just to show you guys him like kneeling with this rubber thing on, it just isn't going to work. The only way it'll work is if you like flap it and bend it like this. You can get it, but then it just pops up and makes him float up again. So anybody knows if there's a way to keep him like that, it'd be great. But oh yeah, there it goes. But he's, let's see when he pops around here if that is what it is. No, you can still see he's floating a little bit, but I'm sure, you know, if you fix it, move it enough, you will be able to get that pose out of him where he's talking to the Emperor, of course. But let's just take a quick close-up of the figure itself. And yeah, let's zoom up on this hand. But you can see those wires in there is really, really cool. I'm sure definitely Hasbro can do that. The way this works is it literally just slides off. There's no wrong way you can put it on because it only goes, yeah, one direction. So it looks really, really cool though. And of course his shoulder armor, you can see in here, he's got some like double drop down arms on the inside. And of course these shoulder pads articulate too, and they do come off because one of mine, yeah, did pop off already, but you can see the paint there. And of course the metal chain is awesome. And he does have better articulation than the Black Series. And of course the eyes, you can definitely see a hint of red in there. I haven't tried to take off the helmet yet, and I will. But you'll see his other arm just slides just right on there. Like so. But what I really like is the detail on this. You can see the chest plate. Well, first of all, the helmet looks really, really good. Even underneath, and you can see the gold chain there, the chest plate there looks really, really good. And there's lots of articulation in that waist. You can see how far he bends back and forward. So really good mobility in there. Of course, you know, the upper swivel cuts and double jointed elbows. But again, his arm, I was just hoping I could get it to cross here, but every time I try to get it that far, his hand just pops off, which is a bummer. What I like the most is on this belt. Look at that piece. It almost looks like it's clear or transparent. Yeah, it definitely is, because you can see the green shining back onto the belt, and this side looks like that too, which is super cool. And of course, that's where you put his lightsaber. And for the life of me, maybe now that I have it zoomed up, he does come with two sabers. Where it goes on, oh, there it is. There's a little peg hole. Thank God for these videos, you know. Yeah, it would just peg on right there, which I'm having trouble keeping mine on. That's what the back of your SH Figuarts Vader will look like, and there is a split in here, and you can see where you can swivel it, and I don't know if I'm tearing mine or not, but yeah, that's where it pops out. This side just doesn't want to move very much. I guess it's glued in there really good, but yeah, the only articulation you get is right there. There is a little bit of a swivel down there in the waist, as you can see. And of course, there is no drop down legs, but he does kick back pretty darn far. And he does kick forward pretty decent too. And of course, he's got these double jointed knees, which really don't double joint too much. And there is a swivel in those thighs. And he does have articulated toes, which is nice. And the rockers on these are pretty lousy, that's for sure. And it does bend back and forth there too, with no peg holes on the bottom. Let's stand them up for a few size comparisons. I don't have an SH Figuarts Stormtrooper, but I do have a Black Series Stormtrooper. A couple of them, actually. And they actually look really, really good, actually, don't they? So this would fit in with your Black Series figures. So yeah, that looks great. I do have this Luke's handy. Let's just throw him up here really quick. This is the Yavin Luke ceremony with the Snowspeeder Luke lightsaber. It is with 2 Star Wars Black Series Darth Vaders, which actually, I really do love these Black Series Darth Vaders. I do think they're on par. For 20 bucks, they are solid value. You can see the dust I have on mine is just going crazy. He's actually leaning on him there. Let me fix him a little bit. But I do like how it's cloth on the bottom, and I wish SH Figuarts would have done that with this Vader. Maybe we're going to get a reissued Vader at some point. There's Vader with Reva. And here he is with the most recent Mandalorian Luke Skywalker, which that in its own is a fantastic figure too. But yeah, the height is absolutely fantastic when it comes to that. Now, let's see how this head sculpt works. I'm sure I should probably read the instructions first. Pop off the head. Well, the helmet is supposed to pop off too. Yeah, so the helmet pops off just like that. And when you pop it off, oh, wow. Check that out. That looks so cool. So he does come with a scarred head already packed in the box. And he does have a hole in the head, so that's kind of weird that they would do that. And of course, that's just hollow, and yeah, that pops back on. So supposedly, the head comes off completely too. So yeah, that pops off there, and you can have a look at the cape. With his head off, you can see how, yeah, this part moves, and it like moves up and down, and then there's a beautiful butterfly joint in there. And then the cape, yeah, it just has this metal wire on it. And then this part's a little bit stretchy, but yeah, that looks super cool. So let's put this back on, and we'll put the Sebastian head on. Well, Anakin Skywalker. Finally, yeah, after some struggle, I did manage to get the head mold on there, and it does, you know, have very good articulation in there. Like he's gonna be laying down for Luke, huh? But let's zoom up on that face mold, because that is a face only a mother can love. But look at the eyes. Look absolutely fantastic on there. The scar looks absolutely crazy. You can see the interior of the mouthpiece looks absolutely amazing. That's for sure. And of course, the back of the head. Is that already some hair bopping on there? It looks absolutely incredible too. But yeah, overall, this is just a fantastic job from SH Figuarts. I mean, for the price, you know, I think I got a steal. If he's standing up, it's going to look really cool. Is he going to replace my Star Wars Black Series? Man, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. Most likely. Because, yeah, this is just super cool, man. No doubt about it. Check out one of these videos up on the screen. If you enjoyed the video, kindly throw a thumbs up if it helped you at all. And I will see you guys in the next video.